AEW American Championship. American. Don't forget that. Freaking international people stealing our pay-per-views and all the good stuff now.
Hey, it's better than the Continental title that they used to have and the new Continental title that they have. And
this is MJF versus Will Ospreay, bruv. The fans are without a doubt expecting Ospreay to pull out the win here, right?
Oh, yeah.
If he does win, do we change the title back?
Oh, of course.
That American Championship is just going to be thrown in the wind like it never existed?
Well, here's the thing. He took the international title, yep. So he took it out of the trash can.
Oh, that's true. He did. He took it out.
He's got it.
So he's going to show up, you think, with it around his waist?
I don't think he's going to do that. I think they're going to do something where somebody will bring it out after the match, if that's the case.
All right. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yes, you would think that he is going to win this in front of his hometown crowd. MJF, though, he's got a lot in the holster with those underhanded tactics. He's got his ring, we know that. He can throw out a low blow like nobody's business. We saw that with Kyle Fletcher.
Yep.
That dude's still recovering. They're still trying to find those nuts.
Well, they might find him in his throat. Who knows?
MJF, I think we're buying time for Adam Cole to come back. But who's going to be the bad guy, good guy in that scenario? Because right now, MJF is without a doubt as heel as you can be.
Yep.
So we're enhancing this current heel persona to set up future storylines where Ospreay gets revenge.
Okay.
So we're not done. This outcome for me is MJF retains.
Okay.
And we're going to have rematches, guys. No doubt. Character development is key. Storyline development is key. And I think we're not done.
I agree with you. Character development, storyline development is huge. It's just not happening in AEW.
That's the God's honest truth.
I mean, we've learned time and time again, Tony Khan is impatient.
He is very impatient.
He can't let a storyline go for longer than a few months.
He's a kid in a candy shop.
He really is. Here's how I feel about this. In my notes, I have MJF, when they step in the ring together, him and Ospreay, MJF carries the conversation every single time.
Yep.
Ospreay has nothing on him when it comes to mic skills. On the opposite side, when they go one-on-one in the ring, MJF can't touch Will Ospreay.
Oh, yeah.
When they're wrestling, Will Ospreay is hands down the guy. So, I mean, they're equal when it comes to things, as far as one can do better than the other.
Balance each other out.
Balance each other out very well.
Correct.
I think that we're really going to get something interesting this time. I think we could have another very long match. I don't think it's going to be an hour long like last time, but I think we're going to get a very long match.
It's gonna be hard to top that one. Something's gotta.
I mean,
give.
It's almost like Flair and Steamboat anymore. Flair was never the greatest wrestler,
right?
But he had the best persona and everything like that, which is what MJF is. Ricky the Steamboat, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, much like Will Ospreay.
He went out back to WWE in his 50s and still killed it.
Still did awesome. So I can really see this leading up to a storyline like that, where they're just constantly back and forth for years.
Yeah.
That being said, I think being in his hometown, Will Ospreay's taking this. Or not hometown, but...
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one.
I think this is going to be a good
Bragging rights for whoever
I'm on board.
Correctly predicts this outcome.
We need to start making, actual bets on these.
Bragging rights on this one. Okay. AEW Women's World Championship Timeless Toni Storm versus Glamorous Mariah May.
The glamour.
Mariah May, she has gained a ton of momentum coming into this.
The shoe.
This is
the shoe, man.
Like you were saying at the beginning of this, the only long-term story that we've got right now that AEW has done correctly. But to me, reading this story, it's telling me that Storm is retaining. We're not done. We're not done. Emotions are involved in this now.
I don't know. On this one, I see, again, I'm going back to old storylines. We've got the storyline between Mickey James and Trish Stratus. This is what it reminds me of a lot. We had the kind of the star-crossed lover type things at the beginning, where you had the super fan that just wanted to be with her. Even crossing into kind of creepy territory sometimes. And then they turn on him like that. And in that situation, Mickey James took the title pretty quickly. I think we're going to get the same thing. Tony Khan likes those quick storylines.
Oh, wow.
I think Mariah May is taking this title.
She's ready to be the face of the women's division. You're saying it.
Let's be honest. The AEW Women's Championship is not the face of the women's division anymore. Unfortunately, it is that TNT title, even though
Tony Khan.
Everybody's going after the TNT title. Nobody's going after the AEW Women's Championship. And that's wrong. I'm sorry. But yes, I think Mariah May is going to take this title, much like Jamie Hayter did a couple years ago.
Oh boy, I'm going Storm to retain this. It's not over. We're going to have a rematch. She's going to get it. She's going to get it down the line. Not now. Not this Sunday, though.
I think she's going to get it. And, I mentioned Jamie Hayter. I think she could be involved in this.
I would love to see her come back.
So, we are going to be in England, so...
Mina Shirakawa?
Yeah.
She's popping up.
Sure.
She's popping up.
She was there at Collision.
She was there, yeah. Who is she going to pick, though?
She's got to go with Mariah May.
She's got to go Mariah, right?
She has no real relationship with Tony Storm. She's got to side with Mariah.
I love it. I want to see Jamie Hayter back. How do we insert her, though, into this equation?
I think this is the perfect way to do it. Like, she comes in, she helps Mariah May, and then next week she's like, okay, I helped you. I want my shot.
At All Out?
Possibly at All Out.
Oh, no build at all? Oh, man. That sounds like a TK thing to do, though.
That sounds like a WWE Backlash thing to do.
Well, that's true, yeah. I hope this is going to be a great match. I just don't think this is going to be the culmination of this story. I don't think it's over yet.
I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying that I think this is the time for Tony to drop it. She's had it for a year.
She's had it for a good long time, and she's put in the time, and she deserves some time off, without a doubt. But if I had to guess, I'd say maybe an All Out is where Mariah takes this.
Oh, okay. You're giving her an extra 2 weeks.
I'm giving her an extra 2 weeks. That's right. That's right. But I just don't think it's the end yet.